What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from mostly cloudy, but a little sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive. And I hope all the boys, I hope all the girls, and I hope all the MBs are having a fantastic one on this beautiful, absolutely wonderful Thursday, folks. That's right. We're here. We're ready to go. We're live. We're live. We're doing the goddamn thing, okay? And folks, it's a great day for all of us. It's a great day for many. Maybe it's not such a great day for Pat Robertson, but we're going to be talking about that in a brief moment. Before we get into the news, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, about what's going on in my life. But to be fair, given that I am live more hours of the day than I am not, you already know what's going on in my life. That's right. I've been playing a lot of Diablo. I've played a tremendous amount of Diablo, like an unimaginable amount of Diablo. I've been playing like 11, 12 hours, 13 hours yesterday of Diablo late into the motherfucking night until I finished the goddamn game. What is this? My hair is crazy today. My hair is crazy. I'm addicted to Diablo. And honestly, it's good. It's good to be like invested in something productive. You know what I mean? Like a fucking video game. Okay? It's so good. It's so great to be invested in that. But folks, how's your back feeling today? It still hurts. It still hurts. Of course, not great. There's not much I can do about that. It's just going to inevitably get better. But here it is. This is the victory from my Diablo session yesterday, where we finally end up killing Lilith.
Away from the pizza.
What's the pizza?
You see how it's like a pizza slice falling? Oh shit, I'm low. There's no way. The last attack.
Dude, that was easy as fuck. Oh my god, I got scared for no reason. I could have literally done it multiple levels before. That
Hassan Piker, you have completed Diablo 4 on hardcore mode.
Dude, this is my first character. I literally, when I started this character, I just thought like, oh, I'll just die by level 10. And I never died. I just kept going.
One tapped it.
I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna go up with difficulty big time when you go to the next world tier. And you did great though. We're all proud of you. I'm proud of you to make it to 100.
Conflict.
Oh, for sure. I'm glad to have gaped by your side. Pizza. Away from the pizza.
So, a lot better than me. My Necro died at 20 lol. To be fair, I did also have, I had a lot of help. I had a lot of great gamers by my side, both screaming in my ear regularly. I played it on World Tier 1, which is definitely easier than World Tier 2, but it has its moments as far as like, the main difficulty in that regard still comes from not necessarily the World Tier, but the fact that you can get one-tapped and die. But I had never played like a full-blown hardcore campaign before. For those of you who don't know, hardcore campaign is when you die in the game, your character is deleted. It's over. And obviously, that is devastating because like it's a relatively fat campaign, you know what I mean? And you have to do it all over again if you die at the last boss. So the stakes keep increasing the more your character keeps leveling up. So for that reason, it was definitely, there were definitely some moments in Tier 1, like I'm being full-blown honest. I think I should have probably tried Tier 2, okay? Because Tier 1 was easy. Like, it definitely was easy, especially because, like, Diablo, you're supposed to game with a squad. You're literally supposed to play with other people, and it scales for them as it scales for you. So like everyone has their own difficulty. But I think Tier 2 is a trap. But it's probably like it's probably more fun overall. It's, you know, there's probably more one-shotter opportunities. You're not supposed to fucking play Diablo solo, though, for sure. So people saying, like... So people saying, it's not the same shirt, man. What are you talking about? It's a different shirt from the same company. But, yeah, there was a moment yesterday when I almost died and my fucking life flashed before my eyes because it's like all of those hours and hours invested into this fucking game out of my life all of a sudden would have gone away with like one moment of not paying attention. Look, where this explosion happens and I have fortified, like my you know, I have additional defenses up, and then the fortification goes away right as the explosion is happening, and I freaked out. I noticed it, and then I fat fingered tab instead of Q.
Oh shit! Corpses. You good?
And then I just, you know, spammed my heals. Absolute mad lad, you one-shot hardcore Diablo 4. Yeah. So, you almost fell off the first ledge in the Lilith fight too. That's true. I almost died as well. That's not true at all. Diablo's supposed to be played solo, but it's well designed for multiplayer. I don't agree with you. I think it's supposed to be played with multiple people. If TOTK had hardcore, if you died, you died. How long would you have survived? With Zelda, I don't know. I'd be a lot more careful. So, it's designed for both solo play and it's designed for both, you know, multiplayer as well. I think it's great. I mean, I think it's literally an MMORPG, basically. Oh my god.
Hey, good job, Rogue. I loved that part where you panicked and got crushed like an itty-bitty baby.
That's it? Wodijo hardcore? No more? Oh, it seems like they don't have her on deck for... They don't actually have her on deck for, like, you know, unique ones, I think. Because I saw this morning. So this is Wodijo who's one-shotted hardcore with a rogue. He basically was, I think, first to get... I think he was first to get... he soloed it. Yeah, he was the first solo 100.
We do pockets? Okay.
Dude,
where's my scroll?
Look at the damage he's doing. He's doing 397,000 damage.
We do pockets?
When he crits. So, saddest part is he went for Scroll of Escape, but he had the wrong emote wheel up. Yeah. She did one for Shroud, too.
Today we honor Shroud, who fought bravely and died just disgustingly. To say you'll be missed would be an understatement so grossly understated that it doesn't bear stating. So...
Oh god. Okay, it's kind of lame. It's definitely lamer than I thought it was gonna be. Like, it's a really cool concept, but it's certainly way more lame than I thought it was gonna be. It's a lot like no one wrote it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not writing it. They're not writing it like they know what the fuck's going on. It feels like it's AI generated almost. My boner disagrees. Okay.
53.
Yeah. Okay, another one. Three. Oh my.
I'm dead.
Dude, that's how everyone dies in this fucking game, dude. Look at him. He's like level 47. They're in what? He's level 47. He's playing is that a 53 plus dungeon? What is he doing? World tier 3, level 47.
He's in a dungeon that's like way over his skill. He has no fucking, well, he was fortified. I don't know what's going on there. I can't tell what happened. I guess it's like even though he was fortified, it like double one-shotted him. I don't know. That's only a tier 1 nightmare dungeon, by the way. Wait, what? Oh, he got feared into an explosion. Oh, that's what happened. When those red dots pop on the ground, those red alchemist circles pop up, it does this thing called fear, and you have no control over your character, and it forces you to fucking run away. And it forced him into directly an exploding creep, a vile lunatic. I assume fear also gives you like a vulnerability too, so it probably.
I'm dead. Yes, I'm dead.
It just blew his shit up. A vile lunatic ended Will's first character too. Yeah. So I played tier 1 for that reason, because like those explosions weren't like one taps for sure. They unlock dungeons in Nightmare, and each dungeon have their own levels or tiers. Tier 1, 53 plus. Tier 2 will be 56 plus enemies. Okay. Any comment on what you're going to auction? Don't worry about it. So, other than the Diablo speak, like I am, you know, heavily invested in this fucking game. It's like certainly taken over a big part of my life and a big part of my brain. And it's probably awful, but I'm gonna probably dive back into it as well. But there were moments where I even after the game was over, I almost died to a fucking bug, which was crazy. This part going,
Just follow me, please.
because like you can still die to creeps, you know what I mean? In this fucking game, you can still die to creeps, and I'm doing the last mission. And the last mission is literally to just talk to someone after you, like, killed Lilith. And I almost died on the way walking over. On the way walking over to the final, like final cutscene, basically. And I couldn't even TP, yeah. So that was fun. Like I said, I started off with a throwaway character. That's why I named it fucking Barb. I legit thought I wouldn't make it over level 10. And then I got really, really invested in it. But now now Barb is a classic. Now it's an important part of community lore for those of you who are watching. Every Thursday, whenever I'm live at leftovers time, people come in and go, "No leftovers." No, there is leftovers. I'm doing it from here, like literally right now. I thanked Kaya for being there. No, Kaya was bad. She was a bad girl. She did not deserve to be thanked. Big shout out to Kaya as well for being there the whole way, and you know, being a great co-pilot. Just kidding. She was fucking awful. Mephisto. Way better dog than Kaya. Kaya has a lot to learn from Mephisto.
Wish me well.
Anyway. Is the character permanent now? No, it's not. The character can still die. But at least because you've completed the campaign, I don't have to, like, when I re-roll, like when I restart, I don't have to do all of the campaigns. It's still hardcore. Please don't auction off Kyle. Yeah, I just don't have to do campaign again, which is great. I mean, because it's a long campaign and there's like annoying parts of it, but so anyway, this morning, the reason why Kaya is sleeping right now is because I spent this fucking morning
literally training this demon so much. Like, so much. Like, you do not understand how much I trained her. Oh my lord. I spent, so I'm saying, like, not going to leftovers. Okay, fine. I spent that time wisely. Okay. A lot of, you know, a lot of tug of war, running around, you know, all the commands, teaching her a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to teach her to roll right now. I want to teach her to bark, and I want to teach her to stop barking, obviously. I want to teach her to bark, and I want to teach her to be quiet. I want to teach her to roll. These are things that I've never actually done with fish. So because she's a lot smarter than fish, and because I think I'm a better dog trainer now than I was back then, that's what my goals are. My goals are like to, you know, increase the, like, we're doing a tier 2 training now. You know what I mean? We've skipped tier 1 training. We've moved on to tier 2 training. So we're going to talk about the conservatives being pro air pollution to own the libs. Don't worry. So there's a Ben Shapiro OnlyFans rant. I love that. Teach her to play dead. That's like a very hard one, but we'll see. Okay. The Canadian Hogs are saying that fires were caused by lefty arsonists. Love that. So yeah, that's what I did though. I did basically all morning. The entire morning was spent training. Doing a little bit of leash training, doing a little bit of trick training, just training in general. She did still end up having a oopsie inside the house, but that was actually unique. But you know, it is what it is. She's still well on her journey to be a good dog. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We got a lot to talk about. Let's blast off and let's get into it. They cursed Kaya. That is the worst thing I've ever seen. Please never do that again. That's so terrifying. Oh God, I don't want to look at it ever. It's fucking disgusting. Okay. Do we have a blast off tweet? There's a lot to talk about, like I said. Trump investigation. Conservatives breathe smoke from wildfires to own the libs. What world tier are you on? I'm on tier 1, but I'm going to upgrade now. I think we got to do that. We got to upgrade. It's time to do that. Summer Game Fest, I'll take a look at as well. Is that happening like right now? Maybe I'll look at it. I don't know. Is that even good? Pat Robertson is dead. How will you celebrate 3 million subs? Do I have 3 million subs on Twitch? Is that where I have it? Does anyone have a fucking meme for the blast off? Not on YouTube, yeah. Dude, I don't know. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Twitch subs don't fucking mean anything. Or you mean like Twitch followers, not subs, but Anyway, we don't have a blast off meme. Okay, you guys are letting me down. This is crazy. Final Fantasy VII Part 2 is going to be announced today at Summer Games. Okay, great. I should probably finish Final Fantasy VII Part 1. Dude, stop sending me the "you came tonight, right, babe"? Okay? This is ridiculous. This is not what happened. We are literally at the opposite of this, okay? The opposite of this happened. The opposite of this happened. I've been gaming for fucking like 15 hours every goddamn day, okay? Pete Davidson, who's hooping at UNLV. Wait, really? Is he good? What? No, I don't want that either. Okay, I'll just use something from the tank. Something that I haven't used. Thank you. RCP, never been doxed. STG, that's, swear to God, that's a good one. Boom. You're gonna be bringing up that 13-hour stream for many years? No. But I do want to put some respect on this fucking name. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are always like, Hasan, you're not a fucking real gamer. You're not a real gamer. And I know that, like, no matter what I say or do, people will refuse to recognize that I am a real fucking gamer. But, you know, it's all good. Like, I know the truth. I game. I fucking game nonstop, as a matter of fact. I'll fuck my life up to play video games. And that is the mark of a true legend, okay? That is the mark of a true gamer, is when you literally do shit that, like, absolutely fucks your life up. Just, you know, your back is fucked up. Your back is fucked up. Your dog is, like, pissing, shitting, barking to try to get your fucking attention. And you're still out there doing the goddamn thing. You know what I mean? Stop getting pussy and then you'll be a real gamer. I'm gonna keep fucking your mom. Sorry. I'm gonna put a fucking sanction on Baby Gronk, dude, and Baby Gronk footage. I feel like it's gonna be annoying, I can tell. M-HUD was right when he fucking called it. After seeing how happy and supportive chat was with you beating Lilith last night, it's clear that gaming frogs are your best chatters. Everyone is mid. Oh, 100%. That's why I used to have a different level of like banning for gaming frogs, because they're literally the backbone of this community. They're the ones that are the loyal ones. They're the ones who say through thick and thin, you know? Anyway, Summer Game Fest, Trump investigation, conservatives breathe smoke from the wildfires. Owen lives, Pat Robertson is dead, and more getting now. The Macy's, thank you for the fat playlist. Which is desperate. Pat Robertson is dead at 93. We're going to do all of that. We're going to do all of that. We're going to do a lot of fucking... We're going to do a lot of fun Pat Robertson rest in piss shit today. Don't worry. He is the OG 9/11 Andy, for those of you who don't actually know, for the record. He is the OG 9/11 Andy. Before we get to that here, let's do some fucking housekeeping. Valve Index headset runs at 120 Hz with full back compatibility to 90 Hz, as well as an experimental 144 Hz mode, by the way. Apple Vision Pro display runs at 90 Hz with HDR support. So once again, Apple coming out with a worse product than what is already available on the market.
But then again, to be fair, the Apple hurts. The Apple product is like much easier to wear. So that's a big deal, in my opinion. Yeah. Canuck wildfire plunge New York City into eerie, smoky hell. Blame Canada, says New York Post. Apocalypse now, eh? That's what I heard. Good girl meal. The Apple design is generally seen as pretty bad because that top strap makes a huge difference to having much weight in the front for that many hours. Really? Yeah, if you got $3,000 laying around. Oh, here, I'm going to show you this real quick. Connor.
Gamers, we are creating our biggest charity event yet. I have been doing charity events for a very long time online, but it wasn't until I met Iron Mouse, who suffers from common variable immunodeficiency, where I knew exactly what I needed to do. I wanted to raise as much money as possible to help the IDF. No, okay, no, not that one. It's the other one. We're also trying to raise awareness, okay? And we started off with a wholesome auction right here in my room.
No, I didn't know he made a joke.
Cycling.
An IDF joke like that. Bro, that's how you know this dog is tired. I just put her fucking like game / food thing, like the snuggle pillow, and it's got a fuck ton of treats in it, and she didn't even immediately snap towards it. Holy crap, what has happened to this dog? This dog is a tired dog. This is a working dog.
Let's go. But now it is time to take it to the next level. The auction is back. We've partnered with Off-Brand Productions, and boys, we're headed to LA. It's bigger, it's better, it's in person, you can also bid online, and it's not my stuff. I've convinced every other big creator I know to give me all of their items to raise money for charity. So if you're interested in
whoa, I'm in there. What?
getting
That's
some
crazy.
of the most rare and unique items that YouTubers have, this is your chance. You can bid online, but if you want to come in person, there are limited in-person tickets available, only 20, and they're $2,000 each, but that $2,000 goes to charity, and you can use that $2,000 to bid on stuff. Win-win, and you can come hang out with me. So if you want to...
What did I give? It's a surprise. Don't worry
participate
about
in the
it.
auction yourself and bid online, go to this link on screen right now and pre-register. And don't worry if you can't win an item, because we'll have exclusive merch.
They literally stole the idea from Cutie and Maya. You think doing an auction for streamers with their merchandise is a unique idea that only Cutie and Maya, whom I also love, came up with? I don't know if you know this, but like I think this predates like television. I think like they used to do this phone banking stuff back in like radio time.
Just for this event where the proceeds will go to charity. So gamers, I hope we can make a difference, support the IDF, and have a great time. I'll see you there on...
I love that. It will never not be funny that the fucking charity is called IDF, which automatically makes it seem like he is giving money to the Israeli Defense Force. Here, before we get to the Summer Game Fest, we'll start off with Twitch being desperate. Okay? The Summer Game Awards is beginning in 5 minutes. We'll obviously take a look at that. There are going to be some new games coming out soon. This year has actually improved in gaming, in my opinion. Like it's actually certainly gotten better on the gaming side. You know, Diablo, Legend of Zelda. You got like a lot. You got a lot going on. I think you needed permission to co-stream Summer Games Fest. Really? You think I'll get fucking banned for co-streaming it? You haven't touched Zelda? What do you mean? No, I have. I've just not been playing it on stream. IGN livestream is literally promoting the U.S. Air Force. That's illegal. You're not allowed to. The new Street Fighter is really good too. I've heard that.
Sign up to co-stream with a drop. I didn't fucking do that, but I think it'll be fine. It'd be pretty funny if I got banned for not for not. Here, I'll sign up now. Let's see. Language of your co-stream. Country, USA, baby. Okay, I did it. There you go. I submitted it. Boom, it's done. Another fire tweet. Oh my god, I sent this to my fucking friends this morning. I love dumb shit like this. People are so absolutely insane about stuff like this. Can you play a better than 7 out of 10 game? Play Dangerous Golf? Is that your game? Is that the 8 out of 10 game? What is that? Yeah, I know. We're going to do the SCOTUS story in a second as well. Obviously, we're going to get to the news, but we're doing like some lighter content first, some lighter news. Twitch has backed away. Twitch has backed away from their early proposition on the silly ad shit that they were going to do.
It was a very rough day for Twitch. They broke all 10 commandments with a single policy change. A policy change that would have single-handedly destroyed the platform by driving all of the streamers to other...
March, Diablo has taken everything from me. Did you die? March, remember Japan. You know what I mean? Don't worry. We got something in the... We always got something else. Something to look forward to in the future. Yeah, it's going to be Austin, Will, and March. And my brother Marat will be there as well, actually. Yeah. We're doing a boys trip, baby. Fucking boys trip. Boys trip.
Their platforms. With this new change, it would have basically been pulling a fire alarm in a crowded theater and have all of the streamers scrambling for the exit as soon as possible. Twitch, for some reason, decided to put sponsorships in their crosshair and start firing. They released an update that would reduce their streamers' ability to have sponsored content through their streams, which is most streamers' main revenue source. So if streamers could no longer comfortably or reliably have sponsorships on Twitch, they will all go elsewhere, and many of them were threatening to do so. It was the perfect, horrible idea, a fucking geostorm of stupidity to try and push out this policy change. It baffles me that this idea somehow made it out of the Twitch think tank and they really tried to push it through. It's like they were playing a game of Plague Inc. where you try and create the perfect disease to wipe out the world. They created the perfect disease to wipe out their own company. Twitch is like a panda that's constantly trying to hurt itself, and the community is the zookeepers doing their best to stop it. Like, hey,
I'm waiting for the summer games to begin.
This is stupid. You're hurting yourself. Stop. Please stop. You know, Twitch is like a fucking Mr. Meeseeks that's just determined to kill itself. Twitch seems determined to ruin their platform. I don't understand how. Maybe they've been infiltrated by like YouTube execs and they're just sabotaging it internally. I don't know. They're making the worst decisions imaginable. So it's been about 24 hours since that massively awful idea came to fruition and was published. And now today they've made a statement saying that they're getting rid of it entirely. Now they're scrambling in a panic, desperate to try and walk it back. So they posted this saying, yesterday we released new branded content guidelines that impacted your ability to work with sponsors to increase your income from streaming. These guidelines are bad for you and bad for Twitch, and we are removing them entirely.
Yeah, the real guidelines that are bad for everybody is the top of the hour ad break, which comes at the top of every hour. We're moving on to the Summer Game Fest first, and then we'll get back to Twitch's stuff. Okay? That's right. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. You can subscribe or get gifted a sub if you're lucky to avoid the ads. Here it is, folks.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience. For
I was not invited. What the fuck is this shit?
Everybody.
I was not invited to this.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting.
Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6. That Prince of Persia, but side scroller? What the fuck?
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped.
Oh my god, it is Prince of Persia. But a side...
All hope rests with us.
Metroid Persia.
To rescue him and
love
save
the art style though, kind of looks cool. Okay, not bad.
We weren't prepared for what was
It's
coming
Ubisoft,
next.
and I don't know what kind of side scrollers they've ever done, but why'd you clock that so quick? Prince of Persia I played. I loved Prince of Persia, the 3D one. Like the OG. Not one. The one was a side scroller, but I'm saying like the 3D ones. No, I know. I played the OG one too. I think I played it on a Game Boy or something. I don't remember what I played it on. But I never finished that. But I did finish the 3D ones. Oh, PlayStation 2 maybe, yeah.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
No, I'm pretty sure I played it on I either played it on a Game Boy or I played it on a PlayStation 2. I don't have GameCube. I never had a GameCube.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look
Mortal
at the
1
story,
combat.
gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's
Wait,
do
Mortal
it.
1 combat?
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
Damn, missed it. Missed the grab.
Dude, it's the ugliest fucking thing you can wear, dude. A sleeveless hoodie. A sleeveless hoodie with a vest on the sleeveless hoodie. Just so ugly.
Joining us. Come. There are other champions, I must gather. What do you want? Sento. It's my family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Why is everyone so excited for the first game of a series? Because it's like gonna be a very, I assume it'll be like a really good remaster, I guess, because it's like a super old game. A lot of story, like the best story. Like the story mode will be really good. A reboot, not a remaster.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again? Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
I've never been a big fighter game guy. I've only played like Tekken.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
That looks fucking sick.
Finish him.
Bro, did they put all the fucking fatalities in this? Jesus Christ. Oh! Oh, that looks so good. So now that I learned about the Chinese like gore restrictions, how the fuck do they play Mortal Kombat out there? Do they even play Mortal Kombat in China? Is that allowed?
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
In Germany, every Mortal Kombat game was banned for 10 years from its release until 2015.
Love you. All right. Well,
It was banned in South Korea, banned in Australia,
thank you for that incredible
Indonesia,
world premiere.
Japan,
We got
mainland
to see
China, and
all the
Ukraine.
gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters.
That's pretty innovative.
That's where you see,
no, it's not. What do you mean? Like, fighting games have had cameos since the beginning of time, almost, when they were like literally fucking hand-drawn looking ass fighting games.
You have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in?
It's definitely not new.
Thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool that they're doing it.
Them, it's just one button. Push,
Marvel vs. Capcom is the one that came to my mind as well.
Push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And
I mean, it's cool, though. It is cool.
A meter up on top,
it's just not new.
Which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
So time-based,
honestly,
and then obviously as you
I'll tell you why I'm not like a big fighting game guy. I have terrible memory, and I cannot fucking memorize these combos ever. So it's just like too hard for me.
Yeah, some of the characters are going to be available
straight
as
up
cameos as well as the main roster fighters. So you can play
I can't do it.
With
I'm Mr. Button Masher.
you can
unless it's Eddie Gordo.
But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw
also
Goro.
fighting games make me really mad.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices.
Yeah, where's Steven
so
Seagal?
His voice doing
not
Johnny
Steven
Cage
Seagal,
like
who clears Jean-Claude Van Damme, clearly.
So hard in Chicago to build this through COVID. And it's
both politically and also intellectually and also in the arena of combat.
Secret to keep over the last
That's
4
weird.
years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
I will not be. R.I.P. Diablo? Wait,
Diablo stole from this game, right?
Hey you! What's going on?
This seems like what Diablo stole from. I love when I say, like, very clearly a troll statement, and then chatters that eat that bait, hook, line, and sinker, are my favorite. Or they're just like, what are you saying? Clearly, Diablo is a PoE clone. It's very obvious to me. That much is clear.
There's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
What the fuck? He's a mecha with a gun? What is happening? What the fuck is what? Exoprimal versus Street Fighter Capcom Collab 1. This is the coolest shit ever, really? I'm so confused. It's like, it feels like one of those like liminal space memes where I'm like, what am I looking at?
Probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Someone said that's Baki level brain rot, and it's so true. It does. They have to put like Donald Trump in it for it to be full-blown Baki style brain rot, though.
Transforming everything you may think you know.
That Nick Cage? What the fuck? What?
That's
what?
Right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Nicolas Cage in the building?
Bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Okay, there's no fucking way that he's like that invested in the game. What's going on? Is it the rent? Is it rent money? Like, what's happening? Why? Why did he do this collaboration?
Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay.
How much gambling debt does this man have? Like, he literally has. He has to be so rich. Like, how is he always in debt?
And do you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie.
Why can't he just be doing it for fun?
Fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor,
it depends.
It's like a
I'll tell you in a second.
Experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that.
If he's legit invested in the game, it makes sense. Like if he actually likes the video game.
Your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there. So
someone said his son plays it. Like that makes a little bit more sense
I want
to
you
me.
To know when you're playing the Nick Cage Survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins. I even say always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun.
Because like collabs like this happen all the time, and the dudes that they bring up to stage are just like completely oblivious. Like they don't give a fuck about the game. They don't know anything about the game. They're just doing it for the bag, and it's obvious. So that's why I was trying to figure out if Nick Cage is doing it for the bag.
Put the hook in, pun intended.
Or if he's like legitimately invested.
See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity
like
to
Megan
branch
Fox,
out.
you know what I mean?
I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. So
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
I also find myself asking, who is this for? Like, who is this actually? Like, where is the convergence between like big Cage heads versus Dead by Daylight fans?
Thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered
Like
here
this motherfucker, this sexy ass piece of shit is actually genuinely into games. You know what I mean? He's a real gamer. Fucking asshole. I hate him. I wish him only bad things, okay? He's so hot. I'm jealous. I'm not even hiding it.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
He's not on the show anymore. Yeah, I don't really know how that works.
Get you a statue.
He's 1,000 million times hotter than you, Sorry King. Yeah, no shit.
But he'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Brother, if I was, or sister, if I looked like Henry Cavill, I would not be Twitch streaming. I would be The Witcher, okay? That's how that works.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace
Well, that's deeply worrying.
Hate that guy.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's
Bro.
the center of it.
This dude got fucked so hard. I can't
War
even.
is coming. There is no hiding her from it.
He got fucked so hard, dude. He fucking left Witcher to do Superman, and then they cut him from Superman, and now no Witcher and no Superman, right? Like, terrible. But he got Warhammer. I mean, fine, but I thought Witcher was all right. Season 2 was kind of mid.
History has a way of repeating itself.
My most controversial take as a Henry Cavill fan, who thinks he's incredibly attractive, is that I always thought he did not look good as The Witcher.
For the first time, I understand real fear.
That's my hot take. I know, L take.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look.
I think he looks the best. No, he looks so much better in Man from U.N.C.L.E. and numerous other things that he's appeared on. He looks his hottest with short hair, with like clean shaven and a mustache. Kind of like your boy, let's be real. Not that like Says you betraying long hair gang? I did. I betrayed long hair gang because I don't look good with long hair. As good. Is this him in the new Guy Ritchie movie? Oh, that he's gonna look so hot in that. Witchfire. I don't know what this is at all.
Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Skip the ads. What do you mean? This entire thing is an ad. It is wild how much better VR shooters have become in such a short period of time, dude. That part is actually crazy to me. As someone who played VR shooters, as someone who played fucking VR shooters when it was like, it was dog shit like only 2-3 years ago. Not on meta. That part improved pretty aggressively. What the fuck? Why would anybody need this, dude? What the fuck is that? What is that, bro? What? I'm a Twitch streamer and I don't fucking need it. I got triple monitors right now. Bro, you put the FOV to like 700 on that. You see what's going on behind you.
No turning back after this. You sure?
It's so wide, it's wrapping around you. You got like fisheye. You got hammerhead shark vision at that point. No, I didn't mean 360. I meant 700. You're seeing double. Elden gun. Red Dead Elden Ring.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you.
Oh my God, Call of Duty Season 4, Pogger.
Gaming on TikTok,
Pogger,
Pogger.
Pogger.
News. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises,
thank you, Jeff.
Legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
I've never been a Sonic guy. I don't get it. I will never get Sonic.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic. That's
Marge, you would be a
new
fucking
and legacy
Sonic
fans
guy,
alike.
dude.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see,
Hold
the
on,
game
I'll be
is
back.
bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. To the clouds. Boom! From the boat!
The tournament's starting. Great! Let me get warmed up. Strike first!
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, dude.
My pleasure! Let's see some sparks fly!
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated.
What the fuck? Is that Lily? Is that Lily Pichu?
Time for a buzz.
Wait, is this actually Lily Pichu doing the voices? Wait, no memes. It literally sounds like Lily Pichu.
Later this this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release.
I'm from the West. The Western media is covering up a lesbian hate crime. What is happening right now, dude? We're doing Summer Games Fest. I will be on Honkai Star Rail launch show to celebrate the game's release. Check it out and follow here to watch. That's sick. I love that. Isn't this like the Pinocchio Dark Souls or whatever? Pinocchio Bloodborne? You're a beast. I'm exhausted right now. Fuck yeah, I'm a beast, dude. Timothy Chalamet Bloodborne, but with like steampunk elements. They're like, hey, we're gonna do a Soulsborne style game with BioShock steampunk components in it. I will probably play this game, by the way, for the record. Ooh, I will definitely play this game. Okay, chances are increasing. Chances of me playing the game are dramatically increasing. It's decreasing again. Not the biggest fan of steampunk shit. Decreasing one more time. I need to see more convincing components. I'm not also like I'm not the biggest fan of the
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
I'm not the biggest fan of like the you know, medieval like clown outfit type shit, you know what I mean? I'll probably play it though, but it's just like, it's not my fave, but whatever.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th.
I also do actually hate steampunk as an aesthetic.
Based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think
Kaya lies in P.
once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5.
Bro, this dog died today, okay? I killed her this morning. I'm gonna have to fucking train her like this every time. She's not even eating her like puzzle toy. Like, she's so dead, dude. What? Okay. This was before Dragon Ball? Really? I didn't even know Toriyama did something before Dragon Ball. I'm a fucking fake weeb, dude. He did a lot of like short, smaller stuff before Dragon Ball popped off. SandLand!
SandLand, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need
cool
to be
backstory, but it looks
humanity.
mid.
That's
Yeah,
Bandai
I
Namco.
think like manga art style doesn't translate super well, I think, into 3D video game universes, but that's just me.
Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators.
It's a
as
personal
well.
preference.
After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8-Bit and Double
It's
Fine
just
with
for
some
me. Hey,
incredible
guys,
indie
that's
game
I'm
reveals.
saying
Now, one
that's
of the
my
biggest
take,
independent
okay?
publishers
I
is
might
Annapurna
it's
Interactive.
okay to have a
Later this
different
month,
take.
as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Oh god, another fucking cat game? Get out of here. I'm done with Stray, dude. We're back to dogs now. Actually, Kaya literally makes me reconsider the position that dogs are better than cats. I'm not gonna lie. Because like Kaya basically has all of the fucking habits of a cat, but with a dog brain, so she shits herself and pees everywhere, unlike a cat. A cat at least has autonomy.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Chat, let's gamba on whether they show Grand Theft Auto 6 or not.
Our guiding star has shattered.
I feel like if they were to show Grand Theft Auto 6, they would have teased it, dude. They would have literally fucking... I mean, they won't. They won't do that. Let's do something better than GTA 6, because that's like absolutely 0% shot.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments.
Are you getting your dog trained professionally, or are you doing it yourself? Professionally as well, but not yet.
Find them. Harness their power.
Elden Ring DLC on Gamba. Cyberpunk DLC is already confirmed. Like, that's like coming out soon. That's not a good Gamba. So is Elden Ring, but we want to see it. Skyrim on Apple AR. Ay, ay, ay. Bro. Skyrim and fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 is literally just like, it's going to be playable on your goddamn toaster soon, okay? They're like, oh, guys, I know you want new games, but we've decided we're going to re-release it on a fucking toaster, okay? The beautiful scenery that you're used to, but this time on your fucking Panasonic refrigerator. And I'll buy it. Don't even fucking don't.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
I don't even know what this is.
Cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting.
I have no idea what this is. No opinion on this whatsoever. It seems like one of those games that looks cool but will be fucking absolute trash. Like, it seems like one of those games where you're like, oh man, like before it first came out, everyone was like super stoked on it and they thought, oh, I would love to play like a MOBA style game but in actually 3D environments. And then it turns into like a fucking
free to play, which means pay to win, bullshit ass fucking game. I don't know if I nailed it or not, but that's what it looks like. Because it looks cool. Like, combat looks relatively fluid. It looks like characters look cool. But then it's like, it's just never comes to fruition. He literally said when it was introducing it, some shitty free-to-play game from Nexon.
Hey, this is not...
Oh! Spidicey. This game is actually fire. Isn't this literally this is the what do you call it? Like, we play the shittier version of this. Me and Carl.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to stay human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour.
Turkey mention.
Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired.
Will the turkey
Very
mention?
soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
He's like, we're doing Dying Light again in Turkey. Wait, what the fuck? What? Yeah, that was Tom Segura on Ozempic. In Dying Light, there's baklavas. I gotta pee. And I gotta take Kaya out to pee too. Hope she doesn't fucking wake up and piss herself while I'm gone to pee. I'm like legit scared of that.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake. Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga,
okay.
and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. Yeah. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right...
I'm not going to lie, this is perhaps the worst way to introduce a new game, which is like by having this dude explain it.
Or a Saga, or you can keep...
Why aren't you just showing a trailer? What's happening? It's like...
You're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped.
He's not French. I think he's like Finnish or some shit, right? He sounds a little bit like this.
Supernatural forces of darkness have...
he sounds maybe Finnish.
The murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Pride Falls at Cauldron Lake trying to find him and stop him.
He also has like...
Okay, with that, let's
like
take a
the
look
most
at
evil
raw,
haircut I've seen.
Gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks,
I love it. Like he just, I don't know why, but he just straight up, like his haircut straight up is evil. His evil looking haircut. It looks cool though. You're playing this, right? Yeah, I also want to play the wasn't there like a remaster for the original one? I've never played Alan Wake. He's Max Payne? Oh my god, he literally is.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Play Alan Wake, it's campy and silly as fuck. There's a lot of games that I want to play, like, I've never played the Walking Dead series that I think would be good to play. I never played Control, no. Fun in the moment. That's Deer Fest, all right. This game is woke, dude. It's political. Wait, what the fuck? She's an FBI agent, but she's got supernatural powers? What's happening? Oh, it was a flare gun. So, this combat mechanic and the visuals kind of remind me of Last of Us. And I really liked the Last of Us combat. I would say that the Last of Us combat was literally... They spoiled what's happening? Oh. Well... The Last of Us combat was actually really fucking good, which is why I'm excited if it looks like it resembles Last of Us combat.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Are we supporting woke propaganda now? Yes.
Like I saw it in
What do you mean? There's never... I also love Max Payne, and that he's a cop.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
Brother, I do not give a fuck. If it's good, if it's good, I'll play it.
The horror story wanted us dead.
Oh my god, Keanu Reeves.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at
Henry
the co-op
Le
campaign
Dubois.
of Warhammer
It's just
SpaceMarine
Dubois,
2
not
Saber
Le
and Focus.
Boudoir. Dubois.
We're
Disco
facing a
Elysium.
Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax
Oh!
and Kadaku.
Oh, fucking hell. What's that accent?
Reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions.
I never hear that kind of... Right. This game is fascist propaganda.
Is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Yeah, it's theocratic fascism propaganda.
Open the gates.
Which, like, I always thought the only Warhammer content I've ever consumed was the RTS that they had a long time ago. It's fucking, I mean, it was sick. Warhammer 40K is like, what if fascism was the least evil option? I mean, Dawn of War, yeah, that's the one, yeah. And it was pretty good. That sequence has no business being that cool when it's like 2D pixelated art, okay? With the head and the crown plopping out of the bag, that's wild. Your Grace, my village is flooded. My potatoes, Your Grace. I like the art style, by the way. I'm joking. Me lord. Elon Musk is brilliant, me lord. Warhammer was a rich kid game. It was like nerd lacrosse. Kids whose parents couldn't afford Playmobil toys bigger than just the school bus.
Beautiful indie game. Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time
Yes,
for
Your
another
Grace.
global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
We gotta be ready.
Love doing the ads upon ads, but at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break here for the record.
How fast is it?
So that's coming for you. Unless you subscribe or get gifted a sub. Here's the 3-minute ad break now at the top of the hour. Detroit become poopman.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
This doesn't seem like a horror game at all. This seems like a Left 4 Dead style shoot 'em up. At least it's not political. Are you kidding me? There's a black woman riding shotgun right there. That's the most political. Everyone knows. It doesn't get more political than that. I think I speak for all of us when I say we needed more zombie games.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a
Yawn.
mechanical
Another
army
game that
of
stole
Stillwatchers.
from Path of
He's a second
Exile.
antagonist
Yawn.
who is voiced by a familiar name.
Another Path of Exile clone. Yawn.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them.
I'm joking.
A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way.
I know it's
A
bait,
mad
but
dog
it's
understands
working.
the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Baldur's Gate. Dope VA shot.
Control.
Yeah.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
It's the best bait because Baldur's Gate OG players are both part of the most actually genre of gaming, but also old as hell and very offended at that type of joke. Yeah.
We can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by.
Brian ran up to the stage before they called him up. He's like, nah, dude, it's my stage now.
Us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven, we got the reveal at the
Craven is the
PlayStation
GOAT.
event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming
I
to
love
New York.
I love Craven as a villain. I think he's such a cool villain. I don't know how I like the techno Craven shit though.
Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics.
I haven't seen Spider-Verse yet, but I've heard great things about it.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the
Spider-Verse changed me as a person.
You can tell there's
how is that even
strength,
possible?
Raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of.
I've told you guys already.
Pretty much doubled in size. So it's.
I told you guys already that I personally do not like beating up robots in these games. It's my least favorite type.
Is really awesome.
Beating the shit out of humans,
game
though,
you
that
guys
shit
have
is
been
fun.
building, over the past few years, we saw at the PlayStation event. It said at the end, fall 2023, and I think. We're like.
What was the game that had that exact same type of power? Infamous? Was it Infamous?
Gonna make it this fall?
No. What was it? Where you could fucking Disturbed or something? What was it? Where you had like arms that a prototype.
Right now.
Another fucking game that I played way back in the day.
Let's take a look.
You must have hated Samurai Jack. No, Samurai Jack is a special place in my heart.
Nailing it. October 20th, Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Palworld, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses, too.
Finally, a Pokemon that's not woke. If you like Pokemons and you thought to yourself, why no guns? This is the game for you. I thought this was a meme, by the way. I didn't realize this is a real game. What the fuck? I don't understand how Nintendo will literally enslave you for the rest of your life if you even, like, play their video games in a way that they don't want you to. But, like, then someone can just do a copy-paste of one of their most famous IP like this. It doesn't even make sense to me that they, like, how is this allowed? You know what I mean? Like, why is that allowed? Why doesn't Nintendo work on that instead of, like, I don't know, trying to enslave people for emulating their games or whatever? I mean, not that I care. I don't give a fuck. Fuck IP. Is that Ghost of Sushi? DLC? Oh no, this is that Korean MMORPG, right? Black Desert. Oh yeah, Another PoE clone.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know.
Please, one porn game, please.
With hammer and axe, we
What
mine
the
and
fuck?
scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
Are you all right, dude?
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
First of all games are porn games if you try hard enough, okay? I'm just saying. Like Overwatch, objectively a porn game.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
The real ones know what I mean. Oh yeah, if you want to play Black Desert, play it on this insanely large monitor, please. Guys, please play Black Desert on the monitor that is stupidly large. I have one as a great monitor. Fuck you. What do you put me on like one side of the monitor and then you have like 11 other things that you can do on it?
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
I don't even know how that would work. Oh shit. Wait, did they say mobile? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, I feel like the graphics are very different. What is happening? Wait, what? Am I going crazy? They like... What is happening? How is this... Is that the same game? What's going on? This is the OG game, right? Or wait, is this like the actual Final Fantasy VII game, like the whole game?
Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance.
But just for mobile?
Upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy.
No, dumbass. Why are you getting mad?
Today during
I'm
Summer
asking a
Game
question.
Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right.
Guys, I heard that they're not actually doing Final Fantasy VII Part 2. They're just, that's the only Final Fantasy VII Part 2 that they're releasing. It's mobile now.
Wilds of North America.
That's what's going on. They said, fuck you guys. Final Fantasy VII Part 2 only on mobile.
To the dead.
We are Banishers.
Woke game. Game is woke.
We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
Oh, Mephisto. What's up? What's up, King?
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again?
do we part forever.
Is it me, or are the games looking kind of the samey? Yes, they are. They do. A lot of games look the same.
Every bloody time.
It's like either Genshin Impact reskin anime game, or like a lot of games kind of look like this, or the third version, which is like, what is it, pop punk or whatever? Nani? Neon Punk, yeah. Nani?
頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
コードネーム上流。
大丈夫か？
お待たせしてしまって。
Oh, I'm so invested.
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
Wait, what the fuck? What is he, Secret Service now?
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。
What is happening?
さもなきゃ。これから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Oh! Oh! Oh god, Yakuza is such a good game, dude. I'm so glad I went back and played it. It's such a fucking incredible game, dude. It is such an incredible fucking game. The story, the side quests, everything. I did play Sleeping Dogs. I played it on stream, actually. It was great. Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man without... Worst skin of all time is the Majima
Stanley.
crazy look.
7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive
I'm triggered.
day.
I'm triggered. It's Subnautica.
Username to just Stan.
Is this
Adjusting morning
Subnautica?
wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Oh no. No, we're good. It's not Subnautica. These are
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
these are real world. This is in the world. Oh my god, it's like a prequel to Subnautica.
How long has it been now? 3 years.
I fucking hate.
In 17 days.
I hate these games, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's like,
What sort of operation are they running down here? These shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense.
it's so scary because it's not only a scary game, but it's also like I'm genuinely terrified of the ocean.
No. Are you there?
Wait, it's not Subnautica? That does look kind of good.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day.
I thought it was like maybe
All right,
prequel.
next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile.
Looks nothing
Today,
like
we're gonna give you
Subnautica. I
the
thought
first
maybe they
ever
just
look at
changed it up a little
Season
bit.
4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new
Oh,
Warzone
thank God,
location
dude.
with
This is what
points
I
of
was
interest,
waiting for.
including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo.
Pog.
Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Pog, dude.
Trying to show you what we came to do. Only talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no one will ever stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall. No, I'm hellbound. But I'm well now. On the road to riches, I get to do hell now.
So you're not a beach person? No, I'm not. I hate beaches. I'm a pool guy. I like pools. See, even this has like some neon punk components in it. You give up, unable to swim vibes. I'm actually a great swimmer. I just don't like the ocean because I'm Remember, I'm not afraid of water. I'm not afraid of swimming. I'm afraid of what's underneath the water.
Okay? I am fucking terrified of, like,
Season
little
4
critters
next
that are
week.
down there.
Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today.
Pog.
And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Le Mans. Fun Porsche fact, the reason why Porsches have their keys on the left side is because of the Le Mans racing. They wanted to make all their cars be like race cars. So they have the ignition on the left side so that you can you can turn it on from the pit. I think. Maybe someone made that up and told me that, but I believe it. That's not true.
And here it is.
You are
Porsche
in fact
Xbox
correct.
Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale.
Yeah,
but
it's
you
the
can
swap
enter
driver.
For a chance to win one right now at Porsche.
They gone
Xbox
woke.
Sweepstakes.
Xbox gone woke, folks. What is this? It looks gay. I hate it.
For additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next.
And
Phoenix
also, you have a
Labs are
Porsche.
building
I
the
do have a
next great
Porsche.
Entry into the cozy farm sim genre.
Oh,
We all like
God.
a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Faefarm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in.
Bro, this stuff is so... it's not appealing to me at all. I don't know why.
Something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
We promised variety. There it is, Faefarm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very
Some
busy.
of my
We're
mods
excited about
love
the
this fucking
Spider-Verse
game.
content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and
This dude's voice is
some new
crazy.
game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards.
Man's perked up.
But you don't
No,
have to
he's
wait till
off
next
the
week. If you
perk,
haven't
brother.
tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
He's
All right,
objectively
Ben, I love
off the perk.
enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff.
Yeah.
But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay. Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
Someone said, is this Midwestern American Yu-Gi-Oh? And the answer is yes.
No, you're just being
I have no understanding of what I just even watched. I don't even know what this is. It's like completely beyond my realm of comprehension.
Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything.
Pog.
Wi-Fi
I love
to headsets.
maximizing my
Now,
cash back. That's my favorite thing.
Cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Pros D has reviewed pretty much all board games. I gotta say, dude, brown-haired men are kind of on the come up. There's a lot of like juicy big boys with brown hair in like pretty much every fucking game.
Fight with honor.
It's our time.
Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Bro, you have the blackest of hairs. I think my hair is brown, dark brown. My hair black?
Wayfinders.
The fuck?
Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Pog. Pog. Unreal Fortnite. Pog. Fortnite. Did the video game industry writers go on strike too? I mean, they've been on strike, brother.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, Scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Stellaris DLC? I don't know what this game is.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile
Space
territory.
Zelda?
And the crew is standing by in preparing contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships.
Space Hearts of Iron. Does Paradox exclusively serve like neurodivergent people? Like they've decided that that's the market that they're gonna corner? Is that what it is? Like I'm not even kidding. I feel like they're just like if you are not neuroatypical, like you will not be able to play our games.
Yeah, right. My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.